Thousands of miles above the clouds, an apex predator ecosystem thrives in total isolation from humanity. Jack, a young farm boy, has no connection to this realm until a desperate monk entrusts him with a handful of ancient, peculiar seeds. These are volatile artifacts. A single drop of water acts as a chemical catalyst, triggering immediate and uncontrollable exponential growth. When one bean slips beneath Jack's floorboards and gets wet, the reaction is instantaneous. A massive vine erupts from the earth, tearing the wooden structure apart and launching Princess Isabel 10,000 meters into the sky. The king immediately dispatches an elite military unit to scale the stalk. Jack, carrying the weight of the accident, volunteers to climb alongside them. He lacks any formal combat training. He is an ordinary peasant invading a lethal, mythical environment, armed with nothing but the need to fix a catastrophic mistake. Breaking through the cloud line, the rescue team discovers a lush, vibrant landscape that hides a terrifying physical reality. This diagram illustrates what the soldiers are up against. A human silhouette barely reaches the ankle of these towering predators. The disparity is proven instantly when a giant plucks and swallows an elite soldier entirely whole. But the monsters are only half the threat. A high-ranking human named Roderick sabotages the rescue, revealing he smuggled an artifact up the stalk to seize control. The balance of power shifts. As the diagram shows, the magical crown acts as an absolute override switch. The moment Roderick dons the crown, the giants are biologically compelled to kneel. Roderick intends to command this captive army to climb down the beanstalk and erase human civilization. Human ambition has successfully hijacked an unstoppable mythical force, turning a terrifying biological ecosystem into a coordinated weapon of war. While Roderick relies on magical authority, Jack relies on stealth, quietly infiltrating the giants' cooking camp while the predators are distracted. He manages to locate the human captain trapped in a thick, sticky dough and cuts him loose seconds before a giant can toss him into a roasting fire. Escaping the camp requires neutralizing a fully armored giant guard. Jack and the captain improvise an environmental trap. They slide a wild beehive straight inside the sleeping guard's metal helmet. The giant wakes up, trapped with an angry swarm. Panicking from the stings, he loses his footing near the crumbling edge of a sheer cliff face and plummets to his death. During a chaotic skirmish at the edge of a ravine, the captain ambushes Roderick and drags him into a narrow pit where the giant army cannot physically reach. While the captain wins the duel and kills the traitor, a massive two-headed giant reaches into the crevice, snatching the crown before it can be secured. Humanity cannot win a war of physical survival. But the ultimate weapon of mass destruction has just fallen into the hands of a violent, uncontrollable monster. The two-headed giant immediately organizes a counter-offensive. He gathers the remaining magical seeds and tosses them into a river, sprouting 4 new stalks that shoot downward toward Earth. The giant army uses these vines as a highway, sliding rapidly down through the storm clouds to lay siege to the human kingdom. On the ground, the human castle prepares a desperate defense. Soldiers load giant crossbows, draw flaming arrows, and ignite trenches of oil at the gates. The defenses fail. The giants shrug off the arrows, hurl massive burning trees over the walls, and use raw muscle to tear the steel-reinforced castle doors off their hinges. Humanity cannot win a war of physical attrition. Stone walls are useless against an enemy that treats medieval fortifications like brittle toys. The two-headed giant bypasses the main gates by swimming through the underwater moat and entering the inner castle through the sewer systems. He corners Jack and the princess in a ruined hallway. They have no weapons left and no remaining exit. Jack realizes physical combat is impossible. His only option is to weaponize the exact same volatile magic that started the invasion. He pulls the final remaining bean from his pocket. As the massive giant opens its jaws to roar, Jack hurls the tiny seed straight down its throat. The biological reaction is explosive. The bean hits the stomach fluids and triggers a colossal internal growth. A thick vine violently erupts from the inside out, tearing the monster apart and dropping the crown.
The rest of the giant army breaches the room, ready to slaughter the survivors. Instead, they instantly freeze and drop to their knees. Jack has reclaimed the crown.
An ordinary farm boy saved humanity and conquered monsters by having the courage to turn the enemy's own magic against them. Physical dominance was no match for a superior tactical improvisation.